Hi guys, and welcome to a new video. This is not any video, it's my 100th video. I mean, who knew that we would get this far? It's not that I think it's been a struggle. I think sometimes it's been harder than others to get to film, to remember to film, all that stuff. But so far I'm really happy that I'm doing it, actually. And because it's my 100th video, I wanted to just kind of share, document, like, fun to look back at. Where was I at my 100th video? What am I thinking maybe in the future? What did I do differently after this point? I don't know. So yeah, this is the 100 video anniversary kind of thing, because it's almost exactly also a year since I really started posting regularly, so that's pretty fun. But let's get into it. So okay, so the reason that I started doing YouTube was because I actually had several reasons. One was people were telling me to like sell my DIY stuff because I was doing a lot of DIYs, and I haven't really gotten into that yet, or maybe I never will, but it was kind of fun to add a extra creative layer to being creative. I don't know if that makes sense. So as I was sewing, or as I was painting, or was doing any type of project, also adding like the actual videoing of it and then editing it, that was a fun thing that I wanted to try out. The second part was when I was little, my parents, they have so much footage of us when we're small, and it's just so fun to go and look back at your like childhood, and rather than having, I don't know, 100 CDs or 100 discs or 100 I don't know, anything of Johannes, I think there are thousands of pictures of him, but instead of doing like traditional home videoing, I figured that it was fun to share it online. So yeah, kind of like a memory bank also for my kid. I'm gonna get back to that topic actually, because thinking of like kids online, all that stuff, but let's get back to that. Okay, a little message from the future, because I realized that I forgot to answer one thing that I kind of put in the beginning, which is internet presence for my child. I feel like there's, you know, a lot of opinions on this subject. Should kids be on like the internet before they can consent to it? Because I'm doing vlogs and family videos, and because I feel like it's okay for us and our family. So far I don't have a problem with him being in my videos. If he would ever say like, no, I don't want to be filmed or anything like that, I would respect it. And you know, it's just videos. So if he had ever at some point in his life come and says, Mom, I don't feel like I want to be in the YouTube videos, or I want you to take down a video or maybe all the videos, I would just respect it and do that. So yeah, I guess that's where I stand on it. It might change, and I'm okay with that. If it changes, I'll just change according to how I feel then at that point. But for now, yeah, he's in the videos, and I think it's gonna be fun for him to be able to go back and see the memories. And obviously I have all the videos, so even though he would request to take them down, I would still be able to keep the videos. So yeah, I guess that's the one. That's the question, or the answer to that question. Yeah, so that was the second reason, you know, for Johannes to be able to look back at all the stuff that we're doing. Also for us to be able to go back and say, oh, that was that weekend, or oh yeah, that's what we did when he turned 1, or, you know, that kind of stuff. And then the third reason was obviously my birth experience. So when I was pregnant, I was looking so much for videos or content of other women who had chosen to give birth by cesarean. even though there was no medical reason. And I found so much content on like cesareans and what happens and like how it you know, physically works, but I couldn't really find that many who did it like or I couldn't really find that much. I found very little on like just people talking about why would you choose a cesarean if you didn't have a medical reason. And I guess I just wanted to put that out there. So I wanted to put out like what would I have told myself when I was back pregnant and then after, you know. So that's the reason why I started. And I don't know, how is it going? It's very fun to film. I am very surprised at how quickly I got over the whole videoing myself. That was so incredibly awkward like the first few times. But I don't know, you just get used to it. It's like for everybody, I guess, on Instagram or Facebook, you're taking selfies and videos and walking with the camera. Even though I don't see that many in Copenhagen do it, it was just, yeah, it's not awkward anymore, at least. Maybe for my friends and family, I don't know. Is it? Yeah, so I'm surprised at how quickly I got into just carrying the camera around. There's still situations where I don't find it like awkward to film, but I remind myself of like being mindful if other people don't want to be in the video, or if other people are yeah, obviously not as comfortable as I am. It's also still fun to edit. I find myself like shooting a few videos and then editing kind of in bulk. And when I'm editing, I'm always like a little bit bummed when I'm done with the final film. So it's very nice to have that as an extra hobby, to just be able to edit. I feel like my editing, you know, I don't really put that much energy into learning like filters or crazy edits or anything. I kind of just use what iMovie has available, and that is something that I want to do this year, maybe get a little bit better at the editing, and also discovering not necessarily other tools, but discovering like new features or new, yeah, what do you say? In Swedish you say inslag. New additions to like put in to make my videos even better. Thirdly, I'm very surprised that even though 330 plus something subscribers is probably not, it's not a lot, you know, but I am so grateful for each and every one of you, because I truly just thought that it would be my friends and family who would be supporting me in doing this and also want to watch. So I don't know, yeah, thank you. It's so incredibly nice to have you here. And if you're watching this and you haven't subscribed already, feel free. Yeah, so far it's going really well, and with that being said, I therefore also plan to continue. Yeah, I want to learn a bit more about editing, or like, yeah, do it when it feels nice and organic, like learn a bit more. I feel like I've also found kind of the time to film. I get a question a lot if it's like harder to do it now that I'm back full-time at work, and I don't think it's harder. I just think that there are fewer times where I can film. So for example, I think you've seen quite a few weekend vlogs around here, and also doing DIYs is maybe a little bit more tricky. I had like a dry spot there between December and end of January where I didn't do anything, and that's a bit sad. But that's the only thing. Otherwise, I actually don't feel like it's harder to film. I really like the format that I think is just the previous video or the one before, where I was doing just a little piece of update a full week, and yeah, I don't know, it's working out. I find the times to do it. I also find myself now going back and watching my old vlogs. I have a few that I watch every now and then just because it's cozy. So we've been watching back at the Christmas vlogs, the most recent ones. Johannes gets really excited because now obviously his memory is like he can remember where we were. I also find myself going back and watching the surprise I did, like when me and Johannes went as a surprise all the way to Stockholm and surprised my father for his 60th birthday. That one I've watched a few times, and then yeah, I don't know, there are a few funny ones, like a few of my DIYs I watch a bit, and I also, if you haven't seen my Hello Fresh episode, then maybe go back and watch that one. It's a little funny. Are you allowed to say that you think it's funny when you're in the video? I don't know. I think it's a little funny. And yeah, so there are a few episodes that we go back and watch. And that's funny because then it's already serving its purpose, like for memories, to go and see that again. So yeah. I also read every single comment I get, and the comments are really like increasing, and I'm very happy about that. It feels so nice when there are people asking, especially about DIYs, and especially about DIYs and also about cesarean experiences. I find it very meaningful when I'm able to just reply with my POV, and if you want to leave a comment, just do it, and I'll make sure to read it and get you updated on whatever your question might be. So far I've also, to be honest, only received love, and that's very, very nice. I think the internet can be such a hateful place, so thank you all for being so nice and supportive. I've received like a few inappropriate comments, but not sure if that was real people or if it was bots, or if it was real people, I mean, just go jump in a ditch somewhere. Why spread hate? Even though it wasn't really hateful, it was more to like an inappropriate side, I guess. But yeah, so I guess 99.9% of what you give me is positive or questions, and that's just yeah, I'm very grateful for that. So thank you. Yeah, this was my 100 video, and I don't know, I hope we get to 200. I think we will. When I do my 200 video, I'll go back to this one and see what I thought about it. Maybe I just see if I've come true on some of the stuff that I said, and yeah, that's it for now, guys. Thank you for being here, and please stay if you're new. I would love to have you here. I will see you again next Monday, and yeah.